the plays that you don't necessarily need, just trying to put on a show, trying to have fun with it. And I think when you have a team with that synergy, you can just kind of vibe out. Even when things maybe look a little bit tough, you're not going to let that mental get down. At the end of the day, they're probably thinking, we're better, we can win this no matter what. And, well, they did. They closed things out.
Yeah, I mean, Rise again. I would love to have seen map number 3. It's hard to imagine whether or not it would have been as close to Haven as it was for, maybe that imaginary map number 3. It's impossible to say. I would have loved to have been have it. I can't talk anymore. It would have been amazing to see it so close, but I guess we'll never know though. Oh, but what about you, Mimi? What made Sentinels find that final loop in their brains to bring it back home from what seemed like a very tough situation?
To close things out, I think it was just like they just kind of fixed some mistakes. Like, all the rounds were so close that it was just like little errors. Someone pushing in a little bit too much, someone losing an individual gunfight, but the individual's always there to find their impact, always there to kind of rectify those issues. And that's what happened in the end. It felt more standard for the Sentinels, but it was because they couldn't control the pace. They couldn't set that kind of odometer on what they want to do, where they want to be at all times, and that disruptive playstyle is always impressive up against that. But with that, I think we have Shazam on standby to hop in with us.
Ooh, I'm super excited for this one.
Yeah. Well,
hey.
Welcome on in, Shazam. Congratulations very much on the win there and on moving on in. The first thing I want to ask you about is because kind of that final map of Haven, did you guys ever feel like it was getting a bit too close?
Thank you, by the way. Yeah, I guess we just can't win a pistol right now. So we knew that we're just putting ourselves in a bad spot by losing pistols and sometimes ecos, usually the jet knives. So overall, we felt pretty comfortable in the gun rounds, and so I don't think anyone was worried.
I mean, early on, we did see some interesting plays coming out from TenZ, especially round number, I believe it was 1 or 2. We saw the plant go down on B before the timer even really began to come on forwards. Were you planning on starting to go through these very loose play styles in the beginning before you were challenged by Rise?
Yeah, on our attack, we knew that they were just like leaving B open a lot and relying on the trip. We probably could have abused it even more. But no, I mean, they're just good players, and like sometimes we were being sloppy and they'll take advantage of it. But overall, I'm not too disappointed.
Good. Yeah, and that's a great outcome for you guys. Kind of continuing to think about moving on here in this run of VCT. This is, of course, you guys' last chance to kind of make your move in, maybe get that chance at Iceland. I want to ask you guys, how confident are you? Do you think that that's kind of your spot to take to be one of those representatives for NA?
Yeah, I know we blew our chance in the first qualifier, but we're definitely not planning on making the same mistakes again. So we still feel pretty confident that we could be one of the best teams to represent Iceland.
Sure. And then also, now that you guys, I mean, you've had TenZ playing with you for a while, and kind of moving forward here, he's obviously fitted in pretty well. How's that been kind of, now that he's had a longer time to be on the team, having a little more practice in him coming into this second qualifier?
It's good. We kind of just plugged him in originally, but now like we want TenZ to play like TenZ and not just like mimic the things that our previous teammate did before. So now we're just like building more of our playbook with the things that he's comfortable with too.
Absolutely. But circling back really quick, it's not often where we get to see a match where you guys are, I would say, significantly challenged at certain times with Rise, especially on their own defense, being able to kind of circumvent you guys a little bit and win those eco rounds. What are the comms like in those situations? Is everything calm, cool, collected?
Yeah, overall we're pretty calm. I guess maybe except when we face jet knives. It's pretty busted, so trying to avoid those. But overall, like, even if rounds go wrong, we stay pretty level-headed and just know that like we can win the next round no matter the situation.
Right. And yeah, I mean, like we mentioned, this is kind of your last chance to make things through. And I guess while you have the opportunity after this win, is there anything you want to say to those people supporting Sentinels right now?
Just thanks for the continued support. We'll definitely make it through this time, and won't let you guys down.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. That's all the time we have. Again, congratulations on your win, and look forward to seeing you more, Shazam.
Cool. Thank you.